Hi, I'm the Scrub, and you're here for one reason.
Her darling majesty has invited all of her esteemed victims to come and celebrate the purchase of this wonderful mansion, the Haukke Manor. We implore you to come fashionably dressed for a wonderful night of hors d'oeuvres and sacrifices as you enjoy the festivities, but please do be advised that renovations are currently being undertaken. On an added note, don't get any blood on the velvet drapes, we've just had them dry cleaned.
Time to learn about Haukke Manor hard. Simplified. Head up the stairs and turn right to begin down the hallway. In front of you, a maiden will turn a man into a creature. Pick up this enemy, then go around the corner into the open door on the left. Kill everything and collect the key that is dropped by the enemies. Interact with the locked door to proceed. Repeat this process for the next 2 rooms. Turn right to follow the corridor, collecting the adds until you reach the 2 stone gargoyles which will transform. Kill everything and the door to the first boss will open. The butlers can be defeated easily, the jester is the real boss. Every cast that the jester does can be interrupted. Void Blizzard 3 is a tank buster. Void Blizzard is a cast on a random player that inflicts the debuff slow. A summoning circle will appear on the ground that will resurrect every skeleton in the circle regardless if they've been previously killed or not. The boss will also cast Icefall, which leaves a frozen puddle on the ground that will give you the frozen debuff if you stand in it. After defeating the boss, interact with the crystal ball in the next room to be teleported to the next part of the dungeon. When you zone in, you'll be staring down a large corridor with glowing statues. The tanks will need to pop, sprint, and aggro everything that comes out of the walls while sprinting all the way through the area until you get to the locked door around the corner. Kill everything and pick up the key to open the locked door. Kill everything and the sentry enemy will turn non-hostile when it gets below 20% health. Follow it to where a magic shield will dissipate, allowing you to enter the second boss room. Abyssal Swing is a cleaving tank buster, so don't stand with the tank. Abyssal Transfixion is a random single target hit that gives paralysis. The boss will quickly cast Prime Guillotine. This will summon light blue auras on the ground. If you get hit by these, you'll be inflicted with the debuff Silence, then unable to perform magical attacks for a few seconds, but the debuff is assunerable. The boss will also cast Abyssal Charge. This summons blue spikes on the ground that will fire out in a straight line AoE. You just need to move between the blue auras in order to dodge this mechanic. The boss will turn to a player and hit them with Tenebrous Missile. This leaves a swinging saber in a circular pattern on the ground. If you get hit by this saber after it's been cast on the ground, it will knock you back and give you the debuff Heavy. The boss will also summon adds which are recognized by voids that they appear from. They don't have a lot of health, so be prepared to delete them. After defeating the boss, exit out of the room and interact with the crystal ball in the far left corner of the room to move to the next area. Head through the open door and follow the corridor, picking up the first group of mobs, then going around the corner to the left where a group of mobs will come out of the first door on the right while you pick up an additional pair of skeletons with a distance attack. Kill everything. Then continue on and go around the corner, picking up everything all the way to the entrance to the final boss room. Kill everything and the barrier to the final boss room will open. This boss has a very tricky enrage, so please listen carefully. Voidfire 2 is an interruptible cast that creates a small AoE around a player. Just move out of the orange to dodge it. When you get the boss to under 80%, it will summon a sentry. Every ad in the fight doesn't do a lot of damage to players, but this doesn't mean that you can ignore them. When the ad spawns in, DPS the ad down quickly. After the ad gets down under 10% or after a certain length of time, the boss will cast Fatal Allure. This will kill the ad. Any remaining health that the ad has is added to the boss, and the boss will cast Blood Rain. The amount of health that the ad had is also directly related to how much Blood Rain will hit you for. Voidfire 4 is a larger AoE version of Voidfire 2, but this time it's not interruptible. Voidfire 3 is a tank buster. Boss also has a point-blank AoE called Dark Mist. If you get hit by this AoE, you will get the debuff Terror, which means you can't move and can't use attacks for several seconds, so make sure you get out of the Dark Mist AoE. After you get the boss down below 60%, 2 ads will spawn. Again, get their health down as fast as you can. Preferably focus one down first, then the other. The boss will consume 1 ad at a time, so make sure you get both ads down to 0. When you reach under 35%, stop DPSing on the boss. Wait for the maiden to spawn and get it down quickly. If you keep DPSing the boss down below 25%, it will immediately consume the maiden when it's near or at full health. The subsequent Blood Rain will instantly kill everyone, but the tank can replenish the boss's health significantly. Even the best tanks will not be able to solo the boss from here. After this, she will cast Beguiling Mist and the entire arena will be covered in orange. When she starts casting this, run away from her and spread out. She will seduce everyone and you will be unable to control your character. She will target one person with Voidfire 4, which will be unavoidable for that person. And if you're all grouped up, it could spell disaster if the healer hasn't healed you up in time after the last Blood Rain. Remember to use the limit break, continue DPSing the boss down, and congratulations, you've beaten Haukke Manor again. My name is the Scrub. Thank you for watching.